Happy Friendsgiving, everyone!
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandon.
And my name is Heidi, and we're here with another video for you guys.
Yes, but first, if you're new, consider subscribing for more Disney content just like this, pins, hauls, and unboxings. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into today's video.
Today, we are doing a cooking collab video with a bunch of other Disney YouTubers. So we will leave everyone who is participating down below in the description, as well as a playlist so you can go and watch everyone's videos.
Yes, we are super excited. This is the Friendsgiving recipe swap, which was created by our friend Brittany at WaltLifeSaltLife and all of the amazing channels in here we've become so close with and really good friends with. So we are so excited to be a part of this. So basically how this worked was everybody is representing a country. They put their recipes in and then Brittany mixed them around and picked one for each person and then handed them out to each YouTube channel. So you'll have to find out who we gave to because we gave some good recipes. But today we are making something really awesome.
The recipe we are doing today is cherry pinwheels, and this is a recipe from the Netherlands. And we are given this recipe from Mary over at Jolly Holiday with Mary.
Yes, and funny enough, I'm gonna spoil it because I have to. We gave our recipes to Mary, and we of course are representing Canada, so just had to put that out there. But we are super excited about this. We're gonna show you all of the ingredients that you would need if you were gonna make this recipe. So here are all of the ingredients. We will of course leave the recipe and ingredients down below, but you will need milk, baking soda, powdered sugar, lemon zest, baking powder, flour, salt, vanilla extract, sugar, sour cream, almond extract, cherry preserve, and butter.
So we have everything ready to start making the dough. So up first, we need a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder. Oh my gosh, can't drop it. Okay.
Good job. Heidi got everything ready, so she's prepared. She knows what she's doing.
Yes. 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda.
There's the baking soda, the casualty on the counter.
I guess that wasn't very helpful.
That's okay.
That's okay. And then a 1/2 cup of butter, which we pre-cut here.
And it's nice and soft, because you want it to be softened.
And then a dash of salt.
So give us a boom, boom. Nice.
I don't know. And then we have to mix this all up on a medium to high speed for 30 seconds with your electric mixer. Oh gosh.
Yeah, hold that bowl. There you go. You're doing great. Maybe just do it a little bit softer to get the, there we go. So Heidi mixed everything all together. I also forgot one ingredient. It's an egg, and we'll get to that in a second. But we have 1/2 cup of sour cream, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which I love. It smells so good. Then we also have to grate a lemon to get some zest, which I've never done before. And we don't need that much. It smells really good though. So 1 teaspoon of lemon zest in the bowl. And then of course our 1 egg. Now this is the real test for me if I can crack this egg without the peel. Do we think that I can do it? Let us know in the comments down below. Yes, there's only 1 piece of peel.
So no.
But it's okay, we got it. So if you answered no in the comments below, you would have been correct. Then we're gonna mix this all together.
Looks like scrambled eggs.
Yeah, scrambled eggs.
And the final step to make the dough is to add in 2 3/4 of flour. And you have to do this kind of like by eye, I guess. So you add it in, and if it gets too tough, you have to mix it with like by hand. So we're gonna turn this on.
Yeah, it's just to gradually add it. So here we go.
Down to the final 1/4 cup.
It's looking good. What did you say? What did you say? It smells like cookies?
Yeah, it smells like cookies.
And is it getting kind of stuck and sticky?
Yeah, it's a bit sticky, but we're gonna try to mix it and then we'll just use our hands and do the rest.
Ooh. So, we don't have a stand mixer, so we are using a hand mixer. But, as you could see kind of before, when we're like turning it on, the dough's going all the way up the little beater. So, we've resorted to doing this with a spatula, which is good because it's mixing it up better for us. But if you have a stand mixer, you can use that, but we don't. So Heidi's doing all the hard work over here. So now the dough looks like this. It is in a ball. Heidi put it nice and perfect. So now we gotta make it 4 equal parts, and then we're gonna cover it for 2 hours. Just one. So the 4 pieces of dough are individually wrapped like this and covered. We're going to chill them for 2 hours because then that way they'll be easier to handle when we're making the cookies. We're back. It is much later than 2 hours because we had school. So we are back though. I'm just gonna preheat the oven to 375 and let that heat up. And then I'm going to just grease our cookie sheet. We don't have any parchment paper, so we're just gonna resort to some margarine and wipe it on there. And then once I'm done that, Heidi's gonna get our dough all prepped and show you guys what that looks like.
With one dough section at a time, we are going to take it out of the fridge and put some flour onto your, wherever you're wanting to roll out the dough. So,
you know what this brings me back to? Beignet vibes.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? We'll leave that linked up above so you can check us out making some beignets. That was pretty early on in the It's Always Sunny journey.
It was. So it's a bit tough. I guess we'll see how it goes. Oh no, it's not
Nice.
that bad. So our dough is rolled. We are going to use a pizza cutter to cut it. It's supposed to be in squares, so we're just gonna do our best here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2.5-inch squares. We're just gonna see how this goes. I think that looks perfect.
Pretty good. So now you're going to make some room because you'll need some space, and you're gonna cut the corner of each side of the square.
This part's really fun. That's perfect.
All right, and then you're gonna get your cherry preserves.
So we didn't know, like, cherry preserve. We bought, I'll show you. We bought cherry pie filling. I like chunks of cherries. Heidi said she does not. So we're gonna make some with chunks of cherries and some just like this with the kind of jelly looking stuff.
So then you're gonna put your preserves in the middle and you're gonna fold one corner of each of the little triangles that you made and kind of just like stick them into the cherry stuff in the middle.
Look, it looks like a little pinwheel. And then we gotta transfer it.
You could probably just do it straight on here. So you
Yeah.
have to lift it up, but we're just gonna transfer it onto our baking sheet. We had our little test one right here
Yeah.
to make sure we knew what we were doing. So now we have to do it with all of them. Our first batch here is prepped. They're looking pretty good actually.
They look really good.
So now you have to put it in the oven. Again, it's 375 and they're gonna be in there for 8 to 9 minutes. So we'll just put the timer on and now we wait. Our timer is up, so we are going to take them out. It looks like the tips are like getting brown a bit, so I feel like
We're gonna try these like this. Yeah, it says until the tips are brown. We added it for like 2 more minutes, so total of 11 minutes. But now we're gonna make the icing drizzle and put the rest of the cookies in the oven. So now we are going to transfer the first batch of pinwheels that are done onto a wire rack. Just let them cool even more. And then we are going to make the drizzle that goes on top, which is really cool. These look really, really good. Never had anything kind of like this before. We're gonna transfer these all over and then make our ice. So now we are going to make our drizzle. It is very simple, 3 ingredients. Powdered sugar, almond extract, and then I know what you're thinking, milk, but not bag milk because this is the only milk that we have. So we do in Ontario have it available in a carton. So I'm going to do 1 cup of powdered sugar.
it's a lot.
It is a lot. And then 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, which I made a mistake. I smelled like I went right in there and it's really strong. I've never used almond extract, so that's about good. It still smells strong here. And then I was like, it's on my thumb and I can smell it. And then we are gonna put 3 teaspoons of milk. And then we're gonna mix that all together. And it says you can add milk if needed, if it's too thick, which this looks pretty good already. So you gotta get all the clumps out, and it's gotta be drizzle consistency is what the recipe says. And then we'll do the test. You ready for the drizzle test?
Sure. Looks good.
That looks like a pretty good drizzle to me. So let's get this on top of these pinwheels. We are going to drizzle. We just put some plates underneath the rack so that we don't get this everywhere. We're gonna attempt not to get it everywhere. Doesn't really say how much to do, but we like it, so.
Looks good.
See, look at that technique. Guys, this is the technique. It's like a little side to side like that. Let us know down below what you think of, by the way, when you think of the Netherlands. I would love to know, because I think of like a big like windmill in the Netherlands.
All right, so they are done and we are going to finally try them.
Super excited. I got a glass of milk because I like milk with cookies. Which one do you want? You pick first.
I'll have this one.
I'm gonna do, I want with like a big, we're gonna do this one with like a big looking cherry in the middle. You ready?
Sure.
Cheers. I like them. You know what it is about these? They're very like simple. Like the cookie's not very like overly sweet at all. It's like a plain cookie, and then you got that jam. It's kind of like, to me, like a fancier Peak Freen cookie. Like those ones with like, you know, I like them. And then you get a bit of the lemon from the cookie, the cherry's good, and that drizzle's almost like gingerbread.
I like them too. So those are our cherry pinwheels. Let us know down below in the comments how you think we did.
Yes, and be sure to go check out all of the other amazing channels who are also cooking up a storm for you guys. They're just the best, and thank you to Brittany from WaltLifeSaltLife for putting all of this together. We are so thankful to be a part of this Friendsgiving collab, and if you did enjoy our video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you are new, consider subscribing for Disney content and sometimes cooking stuff just like this, pins, hauls, and unboxings.
And remember, it's always sunny.